pitch of a ball game. Down, and he's not a big velocity guy to begin. Balls, it's that early in the game, but a 90-tourist one into Wilson Contreras. Who's healthy, who's not. Late today if they had a lead late. 7th home run of the season, and it's back to the Red Sox dugout.
Well, Eric Lauer will pitch
the center fielder. Sue. And snap throw to first. And it's now 2. Up and away. Going back. Settling us in 3 1/3. Which is within the division.
Get something in the air. Hits it in.
Clement. In Monday night's game. Look at the 1-1. Two again. Making a tremendous catch right. 2 down. Here's Guerrero. Only Yordan Alvarez. Base hit for Guerrero. And then he
who ended up being today's starter.
Monasterio leading it off for the Red Sox. It was a cold night. Said, well, yeah, that could have been part of it, but Jays. And if he
statement.
You know, we saw, and with all the injuries they've had, again, they've had to change the plan. Several weeks away, though, it seems. He hits. Switch. Goes Varsho again. So
side on Varsho just a bit.
That coming back on Sunday again.
Just a little bit.
A handful of at-bats we've seen.
Hit for 10, 15, 20.
More defensive utility. You can play him in the IL today. And a soft liner caught by count on alongside Gausman and Cedar to worry about if Trey Savage or Roman Anthony. Is this early in the season by Lauer. There is this, but not it.
A different, maybe a little more
for the Red Sox out in front 1-2.
Taking a couple of games off last time.
At the plate offensively and with all.
Year or lighter, he just wants to find
get something out front. You're not going to have some rough patches. 0 for 11, right?
Yeah.
But yes, when it's in the middle of the plate, just drilled that ball right back up the.
Those Fabulous held Valenzuela. Here's Okamoto. The 1-0 to Okamoto. 2-0 on the way. And Okamoto. And the 1-0. Take. Now. He'll to bring back one of. Out at the plate.
Foot stayed up and over.
Up 4. A lead.
On that one.
Pinyango down to Rafaela. Line.
There's some hard hit balls here this afternoon.
One game.
Blue Jays have hitters coming back.
There goes. Go to first in time. Would love to get him to Double-A at some point for the out. Bull issue after throwing just a couple of pitches. Out in the 3rd.
A lot of leather being flashed. Oh. He was taken. He's into the zone.
Struggled this year. Oh. And
against the Yankees, it was not
there the last 4 years.
Yeah. A nutshell, isn't it? Best, and he hit out of the park.
Second, and that'll end the inning. Catcher.
Seasons.
First inning.
Valenzuela been chatting all game.
The one. You know, not a lot of teams in the American League are playing the fifth.
Funny game, a lot of hard.
Tap it out. Red Sox have loaded the bases. One, and that's two. Here, who had a 352.
Breaking pitch away there. He's able to.
The lefty, you got to believe John Schneider, Springer. And still on deck, but it's in the 0-1 to Varsho.
It's. Go to it.
Everybody happy that Springer is back. Straw squared. Swinging away. Sac fly by Straw to make it 7. Last 3 innings to take a 7-1 lead. His first major league RBI. And it'll be Story, the shortstop, to make 6th. Starts Willier. Will play. Who never looks like he's. Throw it straight, kid. Rafaela. Really earned his manager's trust.
A little bit more this year.
Like that.
I like the way he approached Rafaela there.
Whoop, got it. 2-out double. And the first pitch from Fisher. Sanchez, and it's a good inning.
Gets swinging the bat pretty hard in the on-deck circle.
Valenzuela. But another game tomorrow.
Rest the big boys.
3-2 again.
Dan, there were some pretty lean years for him.
The spectrum between the Marlins and the Blues. Has room on the edge of the track. Catcher Connor Wong. Mantiply base.
Found a hole to the right of Clement.
Especially given the score.
Louis with the walkie-talkie.
Yeah. Got it. What do Blue Jay losses in this one? Full count. And here's Okamoto had a 2. Sox get home. He took over on the roll. Is about as much of a fishbowl. Swings and Anthony in to make the catch. Top 8. The first. The Red Sox have put the first 2 men on as Rafaela. Missed.
Get him back in the zone.
1-2. Got him. Moto makes the play. Fly back in the 5th. People on the stats, they're trying to assess the situation. Okamoto just, kind of getting acclimated to the game. The players are not in the meeting. They're going last year, and apparently they're very productive and very helpful.
As they get the big guys back, Springer back today.
And he's 2 for 2 on
the involvement in the game. Still learning a lot on getting to know all of these pitchers. Fielder and Rafaela is just watching it go.
Clement with a ground ball down to third, 2-9 for the Blue Jays when this game was much closer.
Walk before you run.
Roman.
Just some time to
He's one.
Get game-changing internet.
And he's got some.